Hi, welcome back to ODE. Today I'm here for another unboxing and I don't think this will take too long. I'm trying that. So this is a pen that I received from China and here I have my old Victorinox knife to open the package. So let's just cut this because I really want to show the pen. Okay, and it is here, coming out of the package. So, this pen is, let me close the knife. This pen is a pen that I like a lot. It is another Jinhao Centennial, but let's take a look. This one is the red or orange version. There's a little bit of tape there. Okay. This is the red or orange version of the Jinhao Centennial. And I already had one like this, which is this one. And this one had gold trim, but silver thing there. So it didn't make that much sense, but I liked it. And I got now this one. And this one has a characteristic that I find quite funny. It has the chrome trim. It has a nib that is not gold color. And it is the new kind of nib, which doesn't have the 18 kgp and only has the F in very big letters there. And you see my hands are very dry because of the cold here. That's why they look like this. Never mind. Now, this pen has an interesting feature, which is, it says there, Key stationery, Century Jinhao pen, and fountain pen. And that reminds us of, not this one. As I told you, I like to buy the Jinhao Centennial. I have several Jinhao Centennials and I really love them because I think they are great pens, but because I buy these ones that are copies of the Parker Dufold, it doesn't mean that I don't have some Parker Dufolds like this one. Or, let me check, this one. And this is an original Parker Centennial Dufold. This is the big red version. Let me align the engraving with the clip. Oops. I know it aligns, but I'm not finding the right screw entry. Okay, now it's there. You can see. This is the engraving you can find on the pen. It has the chrome trim, but it has the logo of the Dufold, this ace of spades, and then it has the arrow clip. This Jinhao, not this one. Let me pick it up to show you one next side by side. This one has the clip. It was some glue residues from the tape. I will clean it. This one has the chrome trim also, but it's more similar. It only doesn't have the clip the same way. It is more a vintage clip than the new ones, but all the rest of the pen is almost the same. And this time they decided to even make the engraving. So this one they do not call it Centennial, they call it Century, but I think it is very interesting to see. And this will take me, I can see right now a big difference. The depth of the engraving in both pens. In the Parker one is much deeper, and also the Parker seems to be a little more glossy. But that's something that I'm going to check, and the color is not exactly the same, but it is really close. So this is not a fake. They claim it is Jinhao, they don't claim it is a Parker, but obviously the design is almost the same, except for the design on the nib on the top of the cap and on the clip. Otherwise, it is the same pen, very similar, and this one has a steel nib that the Parker has a gold nib. So this is an interesting pen that I will review, and I already reviewed the Jinhao Centennial, but I will review this particular example because I want to make a comparison. You know, sometimes I make those versus videos when I put a pen against the other, and I will make one comparing these two because I think it may be important for people to understand what are the real differences between them, and is that worthy to buy a much more expensive pen? That's my question. In my opinion, it is. If you can afford it, of course. I'm lucky that I could afford these a couple of years ago. But I'm not... This is kind of a very personal opinion, but I will show you the details between them in a future video. I think it is worthy because there is a difference between price and value of a pen, and sometimes you have some value of having a thing by the real brand, let's call it like that, just because it is a perceived value. It's not a real value sometimes, but it is the value that you give to the brand. If you say that Parker is made the original design and Parker is a very well-known brand and very old one, you may think, okay, this is worth it just because it is Parker. But I will address the other parts. Is that worth it if we are talking only about writing experience, if we're not talking about the value of the materials, but about what we can get from a pen? That's what I will discuss in that video, because I think this is a very interesting theme, and there are lots of kind of Parker Dufold pens, replicas going on. So this is all I had to show you today. Stay tuned for a video I will make with both these pens, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.